Does LeBron ever win a championship again in Cleveland?
Cleveland,
Let's hear that. Let's hear that.
So as a Detroit Lions fan, I understand suffering. We won one playoff game in 50 years, and I got a chance to see you guys in the NBA Finals every time you've been there. When LeBron was there in 2007, I was there. The last couple of years, I was there. I hate to tell you guys, last year was your only championship.
You hear this? Y'all hear this?
You're saying he's never going to win a championship again in Cleveland?
The Cleveland Cavaliers, is not that they can't win the East. The problem is they won't be able to beat the Golden State Warriors. They're the first team in the history. We have never seen a team in the league have 2 MVPs, both under 30 years old. This is really happening right now.
But Jalen, who cares about that? Because last year, I swear, pundits like you were saying after a 73-win season, oh, my God, one, we've never seen that before. And two, when they were up 2-0, this team can't be beat. But you were proven wrong. And you will be proven wrong again. Cleveland will win a championship again. You got to understand. LeBron James is the center of the basketball universe. This is not Hollywood. Get it. We live in L.A. We know this is not Hollywood, but the biggest star in sports resides right here in Cleveland. And if you're a free agent, if you are an NBA veteran ring chasing, you know there's no better place than to try and hitch your wagon to LeBron James.
It's a salary cap driven sport. Tristan Thompson is already getting a max contract. Kevin Love is already getting a max contract. J.R. Smith just got a new deal. Shumpert just got a new deal the prior season. Okay, LeBron James will be getting multiple deals, obviously, and so will Kyrie Irving. Unless the Cleveland Cavaliers are able to get a current all-star like a Paul George or like a Jimmy Butler, that caliber of player, not Carmelo Anthony, one of those caliber players.
Yeah, we heard that rumor today that might happen.
Absolutely. Maybe they're back in the conversation, but Carmelo truly doesn't fit with this squad, because he's not a catch-and-shoot caliber player consistently the way Kyrie Irving and LeBron James need the space on the floor when they like to operate. He's not that guy that's going to fit in with this squad. You guys, it's the 50 years since you had a championship, and I love to see you guys celebrate. But it's the Golden State Warriors' turn, and it's not happening.
So we're witnessing greatness. It's just the Warriors.
You know what's funny? Y'all should have caught him setting y'all up by him just saying where he's from. Detroit, Michigan, right?
Yes.
Right? And it's a Michigan man up here hating on Ohio. That's all this is again, brother. I thought you were going to be objective. I thought you were going to be Jalen Rose, the broadcaster, Jalen Rose, the NBA player. But you came up here was just the Jalen Rose, the Michigan man. And all you wanted to do was hate on Ohio. Kyrie Irving is 25 years young. You see that runway still in front of him of greatness? Remember, Steph Curry 4 years ago was not great. He was damn good, and he was injury prone, and people didn't know if they could build a franchise around him. That's why he got the bad contract. And then all of a sudden, 4 years later, he is this Steph Curry. Kyrie Irving's going to have the same projection. You keep that with the king, and then you bring in another piece. Somehow, some way, they have a chance.
Did LeBron sign a lifetime contract?
No, it's one and dones every year. You know that.
So how about this?
Oh, no.
How about this?
Again.
How about this?
Oh, God.
LeBron James delivered, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay. When he left Cleveland, he went to Miami to get a championship glory. He won 2 down there. He learned what it takes, and he brought it back here. And he seized the moment, and he brought a chip back to the land. Right? And everybody's happy.
He delivered.
Respect.
So now if he chose to leave eventually, how would you feel?
Don't start them again. Put the lighters and jerseys up.
So is that where we're going? Is that part of the reason you think he might not win a championship? Is it within Cleveland because he might not be here?
Correct. It's twofold. It's twofold. One, I think that the Golden State Warriors, it's their turn, and the Cleveland Cavaliers, again, there's a victory to winning the Eastern Conference Championship. I'm not saying that the Cavs aren't a great team. I love LeBron James. He's so underappreciated. And I've seen this guy be a son, a father, a husband, a leader, an entrepreneur. Like, I have terrific amount of admiration for LeBron James. So this is not a slight in any way, shape, or form about him. But the Cleveland Cavaliers have had their turn. And will Dan Gilbert now pay the luxury tax needed like the Golden State Warriors are going to need to in order to keep their team in order at a high level, an optimum level, to bring in the caliber players that you are talking about they're going to need to play against the Warriors?
Yep.
So it's twofold. The Warriors are better, and don't be surprised if King James Inc. ends up somewhere in California eventually before he retires.
Oh, you stop. You know what's funny? You really are on the sauce right now, because it's funny, the Golden State Warriors, when they won their first championship and Doc Rivers went out there and said, hey, that's a lucky squad. And we know in their 11 series against NBA teams, 9 of those series, one starter or more was injured. Kawhi Leonard last time against San Antonio. They have found, I'm not going to say that they're a bad team. I'm not going to say that this team is not worthy of a championship, as they have won one. But let's be real. The way for them to win a championship has been glowed and guided. Now, they won a championship with no Kyrie and Kevin Love. Then they come back the next year, and everybody like you is saying, it's a wrap. They won 73 games. There's no way this team's going to lose. And they lost. And then this year, they're up 2-0 again, and here we go again with the deja vu. There's no way this team is not going to lose. We don't know. And we're going to see how this plays out right now, Jalen, because the Warriors, even in management, was saying last year, we're light years ahead of every other NBA franchise. I don't see that. I see one ring. I don't see a dynasty.
I got to go back to that hot take from earlier. Where's he going? Lakers, Clippers? Who does he want to play with? Because we're hearing rumors that Carmelo might come out there.
So here's the deal. When LeBron James left Cleveland, there were a couple of teams that were suitors. He ended up going to the Miami Heat. What a lot of people don't remember is the Clippers were in the mix. Mm-hmm. And when you're watching LeBron James on the banana boat, he's not on there with any of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okay?
Well, you see him all day, every day.
Okay.
It's time to get a little
he's
break.
on there with Dwayne Wade, who he's won championships with.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony, who we're talking about now, who will fit in nicely with the Los Angeles Clippers. Okay? And Chris Paul. Let me tell you what Chris Paul's going to do this summer.
This is music to your ears right now.
This is the first time I'm not going to interrupt you. Go ahead, baby. Clip City, Chip City. I'm listening.
You ready for this? You ready for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This summer, Chris Paul is going to sign a 5-year, $200 million contract to stay with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah.
Okay. He's really good friends with LeBron James. I would not be surprised if they end up playing together for your Clip City, Chip City before he retires.
Ooh, boy.
He's putting a knife in the hearts of this crowd right now.
It sounds like bad news.
To your ears right
it's
now,
bad news to y'all, but that sounds all right to me. But let's get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
We need you guys to get involved. Will LeBron ever win another chip in Cleveland?
Not going to be able to do it.
Vote. Break the tie for us here. First take, just getting started here from Cleveland. When we come back, someone blast Steph Curry for showboating on LeBron in Game 2. Don't miss those comments. And spoiler alert, someone here at the desk will call out Steph